Alright, so guys, today we're going to talk about predator-prey relationships, and we're going to go over again how energy flows throughout an ecosystem. Okay, so should be cool. This is going to be a fairly short one, I think. Alright, energy flow. Here's our ecological pyramid again, and basically we're looking at how energy flows through food chains and webs in an ecosystem. We know that plants collect and store energy very efficiently. You know this because if you touch a plant, it's cool. They give off very little body heat, and most of their processes are passive. For example, if we look at the way plants lose water, so here's our tree, here's our leaf, which is where the water goes. It leaves that water purely by wind brushes across. Top layer of water evaporates. Wind brushes across. Next top layer. That's all it is. It's a passive process. Every trophic level of energy, at every trophic level, energy or mass is lost. Consumers are much less efficient than producers. We tend to say they lose about 90% of the energy and mass at each level. Now, it's different for every single, we'd say every single food chain is different, but actually every single organism trophic level is different, but we can generalize it to 10%. And they lose that through body heat, cellular mass, cellular productions. You've got to chase to get your food, so that means you use up some of that energy and it's gone, and you don't get to pass it on to the next thing that eats you, which is fairly selfish of you. So if we go back, this is our pyramid. This is what it looks like. You can change that energy to mass without a problem. Now, it doesn't mean, as we've said before, that the total mass of the dingoes is less than the mass of the, cattle that they're eating. That's not what it means. It just means that they only keep 10% of that mass for their lifetime. Alright, so predator-prey relationships. Now, this is pretty cool. This is a graph showing population density. You could just call that, number of organisms. We'll be fine with that. And this is time. And as you see, when the prey goes up, the predators start to prosper. But now there's more predators than there are prey because they've eaten them all. So the predators will start to die off. And that can be seen here a bit clearer. So a high number of prey as the predator population decreases. But because there's more prey, we now get more predators. So once the prey start to decrease over here because they've all been eaten by all the predators, or a lot of them have been eaten by all the predators, well then this group here starts to die off, and they start to die off here, and then this one goes up and it follows, and it does that. It's this weird cycle. It just keeps going forever. It's like it is waves. All right, that's it for today. So hopefully, you're obviously going to need to take your own notes on predator-prey relationships. I want you to find a way to explain predator-prey relationships to yourself that makes sense. Write that down. Please include those diagrams. And yeah,